What is going on, everybody? How are we all doing? And welcome today to the farewell FIFA 16 YouTubers tournament. This year on FIFA, it has been absolutely amazing on the channel, but of course it's winding to a close now. FIFA 17 just around the corner, and I thought what better way to sign off on the year of FIFA than to participate in the farewell FIFA 16 YouTubers tournament. Links to everyone that's participating will be in the description down below. There's 7 others, plus myself, means it's an 8-way tournament, and it's going to be really interesting. You can see the rules on the screen now. Everybody starts off with 20 points to build a starter team. We'll go through what points equate to as far as players go in a second, but 1 goal equals 1 point, a hat-trick for any player equals 3 points, a goal conceded equals -1, but you can't go into negative points basically, so if you lose a game 1-0, you won't get -1 points, if that makes sense. If you get a win, you get 3 points. If you draw, you get 1 point. And if you lose, you get 0 points, of course. But if you do win, that allows you to make 3 upgrades. Draw also allows you to make 2 upgrades. And even if you lose, but say you've scored a couple of goals, you'll still get to make 1 upgrade on the team. Now, this is going to be a really interesting tournament. Because of the 20-point start-off limit that everyone's got, it's going to be really interesting to see what everyone has done with their 20 points. You can see now, forgive me if I'm looking over here, I'm just looking at the screen for the stats as well, but 1 upgrade costs a certain amount of points. So if you've got a player between 45 and 65 rated, it will cost you 1 point. A player between 66 and 74 will cost you 2 points, and a player between 75 to 80 will cost you 3 points. It doesn't matter if it's a special card or a regular card. If a player's rating, for example, is 78, that will always cost you 3 points. Whether it's an inform, a man of the match, whatever it is, it will always cost you 3 points. Moving on into the upper echelons, if you like, of these upgrades. A player that's rated between 81 and 85 will cost you 4 points. A player rated between 86 and 90 will cost you 5 points, and I'm sure you get the idea now. A player between 91 and 99, the big dogs on FIFA, will cost you a whopping 6 points. Now, as I've just said, everybody starts off with 20 points. You'll see my starter team in a second. Over 5 games, the idea is to earn as many points as possible, build up your team, and then after those 5 games, it will then become a YouTubers tournament, and we'll start off in like the quarterfinals, if that makes sense. So we've got 5 games to build as good of a team as possible before we go ahead and play the other YouTubers. The matches that are being played will be done in online single matches, and we're going to be playing, the first game in today's episode. So without any further ado, I'm going to show you the squad that I built, and then we'll get into game number 1. So you can see the team that I've built on the screen now, lads. You can see as well I've used all 20 points right off the bat. I didn't want to carry any over. I just thought, let's go for it straight away. And it's interesting because there's a couple of paths you can go down, in my opinion. You can either go with a mainly bronze team and then get a couple of superstars in the team, or you can build a bit of a stronger whole team with a few silvers and a gold, which is the route I've gone for. You can see it on screen now. Like I just said, we've got Jack Butland in between the sticks. We've got, in fact, it's a very nice hybrid team. I did want to do something a little bit different, and hopefully that is the kind of team that we'll be able to build by the time we played our 5 games. But you can see we've got a left back that's bronze, Bandowski. Dortmund got decent pace. We've got Tar, who's obviously got his upgraded card. This is his silver. Really like this card. We've got Joe Gomez, who's got an incredibly strong bronze centre-back card. 77 pace is very decent. We've got this guy here. You can see as well, you might have noticed, we've only got 99 chemistry. That is a perfect link to Inaki Williams, but for some reason he's extinct on the market. He's also a silver. He's actually a little bit worse, but that would have given me the 100 chemistry, but unfortunately not available on the market, so I've had to use this guy. We've only got 99 chemistry. Not the biggest deal in the world. It doesn't matter what chemistry you've got, that's up to you, but it's just a shame we couldn't hit the 100. And we've got Danny Drinkwater. We've got this guy here, Anoma. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he looks like a pretty decent bronze. We've got Goretzka, who's a very strong silver card, looking at 81 pace and some well-rounded stats in the midfield. We've got Brandt on the left-hand side with 4-star skills and 4-star weak foot. On the other side, we've got the main man himself, Inaki Williams. Tons of pace, very strong in the 4-star skills. And then up top, we've got Clinton and G, Tottenham pace merchant striker. And like I say, I wanted to do a team that was a little bit different, and hopefully, by the time this whole thing's over, to 5 games at least, we'll have a really tidy hybrid squad. But without any further ado, lads, this is the squad I've built. Let's jump into game number 1. Here we go then, lads. We've got our first game of the entire series, and this guy has actually got the pink on a plank, which is a bit of a worry, but then he's also got loads of people out of position. Little bit bizarre. One thing I didn't explain in the rules is if someone rage quits, by the way, it's an extra 3 points added on to whatever you've accumulated at that point. But going into this first game, and this is actually, I believe, the first online single match I've done all FIFA 16, which is kind of crazy, but hopefully we can beat this guy, and hopefully we can rack up a few points. Come on, let's get into it. Tackle him. Bang that in. That's 1-0. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do here other than capitalise on the fact that I've got someone that's not there. What can you do? This is kind of the thing when you go into online single matches sometimes. You find people that just aren't there. That's my gathering. So I've seen it happen on Fatal a couple of times when I've watched that. And usually the protocol is just banging as many as you can, really, I suppose. But that's 1-0. Clinton and G putting that one in, I think. Yeah, Clinton and G. Hopefully we can bag a couple more. Okay, lads, so we found another game. Forgive me, what's he rocking up with? He's rocking up with a full Sweden team, which is kind of interesting. The guy we found in the first game just wasn't there. I scored 1 goal, but then I just quit. I didn't think it was fair to be playing against a full 90 minutes with someone that just wasn't there. I felt like it was a bit cheap, so we found another game. Full Sweden team. Hopefully this guy's actually there. And let's try again. Rack up some points, lads. I'm going to look at them for Inaki up there. Beautiful ball. Come on, Inaki. Early goal. Early goal. Please, Inaki. Oh, he blazed it over. That is good sign for the game, though. Come on, Brandt. That's beautiful. Finish that. Oh, my God. How have we not scored in this game yet? Let's give it to Inaki. He's not going to be able to match Inaki. Come on. Go, Inaki. Go, Inaki. Get the turbos on. Come on. Someone show for it, please. Oh, please. Is this real life right now? Please, please. Might have to sweat this. Might have to sweat this. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Please. Please put it in. Please. Finally. Finally put it in. 1-0 up. That is like the most deserved lead I have ever seen this year for myself on FIFA. It's Brandt, I think, that's put it in the end. We have come so close so many times, and that is 1 upgrade point in the bank. And we should have so many more already. Hopefully we can build on this. So nice dribbling, didn't panic. Puts it in. Come on, we can build on this. We can get a few goals in this game. Oh, please get rid. Thank God. It's not got rid yet. Please, no. Please, no. No. Is this a joke? What is going on? Come on, NG. Come on, NG. You owe me a goal in this game. You owe me a goal. Get in. 2-1. Thank God for that. This has been a crazy match. I'm just saying that it could easily be 4 or 5-1. We've got the lead again, though. 2-1. Clinton and G, who has been absolutely shocking in this game so far, finally puts one to bed. Little finesse. Keeper should probably do better because it's nowhere near in the corner. But we've got the lead again. Come on. Oh my... What? We scored 2 goals. We could have had a lot more. I think I'm going to count that as a rage quit because he was sliding all over the shot. So maybe he did quit actually. He was sliding all over the shot before that happened. So 2 goals equals 2 points. The win equals another 3, which puts us on to 5. The rage quit is another 3 that puts us on to 8. But then we have to take 1 away. And that puts us on to 7 points from the first game, which isn't too bad. But we could have had so many more. I really can't decide if he did quit on purpose there or if just because slid in loads it like screwed up the game. But like I said, leading up to the quit, he was sliding all over the place, so maybe he just turned off his Xbox because we were absolutely pissing all over him. But 7 upgrade points out of the first game isn't too bad. Let's have a look where we can spend them, lads. So, lads, I've decided to spend all 7 upgrades straight off the bat. We bought in, as you can see, at left back Marcel Schmelzer, which is a big upgrade from the bronze guy that we had before. And in the cam position, we've replaced our Tottenham youngster, the bronze guy. I think it was a Numa, something like that. We bought in Dimitri Payet's upgraded 82 rated card. Between 75 and 80s cost me 3 points, which is Schmelzer. And then Payet's cost me 4 points, which equals to the 7 that we just unlocked, obviously. I know that we've currently dropped a little bit down in chemistry, down to 93, but in the long term, we will be picking it back up again because I do have a rough plan in mind on how I want the team to look by the time we finish. But this has been a pretty bizarre first episode, but if you did enjoy it, lads, make sure to leave a big thumbs up on the video. Like I said before, everyone that's participating, their links will be down in the description down below, so be sure to check them out. I hope you all enjoyed it, like I say, and I will speak to you in the next video, which should be out on Sunday, which will be a very, very special one. So I hope to catch you all there, lads. Have a great weekend. Nidge out.
Yo, he's Nidge, plays with big games and player reviews are getting insane. He entertains while he elevates, his video quality resonates. On career mode, he got lots of vids uploading off and he's rocking it. He's got the confidence in all his commentaries. Videos range, they often vary. Got need for speed and a road to glory. Just watching vids and you know the story. The content is underrated, I'm understated, so don't ignore the like and subscribe button to support the channel that keeps running. It takes 1 second, like it's free, it costs nothing. Peace.